Hi everyone, I'm Star by Sonia. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to take measurement on your head or client's head in order to make fitted wigs. But before I go ahead with the measurement, first thing you have to do is to make sure your hair is properly done or properly laid down, just the way mine is right now, in order for you to be able to take the accurate measurement. Just lay it down just the way it will fit your head when you are wearing the cap, either by rolling your hair and putting, you can see the way I put the wig cap on my head to cover the cornrow, or you can just roll it and leave it just the way it is without covering it. But the main thing is for you to make sure the hair is laid flat. So guys, let's get down into the measurements properly. To take your head measurement, or there are different like about 6 measurements that is required for you to measure on your head, but I think there are about three or four main or important ones that is really important, because the rest of them are just, I don't think they are really important, because they are already on the cap that you are going to be using. So I don't think they are really important. So I'm going to be sharing with you the important ones that is really important for you to take before you make a wig cap, either for yourself or for your clients. So first thing you will need is a measuring tape. So you will need a measuring tape for this, and you will need a pen and a piece of paper. You will need a paper or a book in order for you to take your measurements. So guys, the first thing that you will need, the first measurement that you will need is your head circumference. So you have to measure the head circumference. I mean the round, your round head size. So to take your round head size or your head circumference, all you have to do is place your tape. Make sure it's here, you can see, over your ear, not on top of your ear, over it, not here like this. You can see, not here, is here. It should go over it and like this. So I'm just going to turn around so that you can see how to measure it accurately. So make sure your tape is like this, and I'm going to show you how to take it from the back. So to take your head measurement from the back, you can see the way I'm taking my measurement from the back. It has to be here. You can see the bone here at the back of your head. This is where your tape should go over, or should be at, not here, not like this, not at the back of your nape. This is a very wrong way of taking your measurement, but like this. I don't know how to, I know the name as cibida bone or whatever it's called, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So just take your tape to be at the back of this bone. You see the bone here at the back of your head, it should be underneath it, underneath that place. And make sure you give it some looseness, not completely tight, so that it will have enough space for you in case when you after sewing your wig, it shrinks a bit. So if you give it that space, that looseness, even if it shrinks when you sew it, or when you sew your cap, or when you sew your wig, you will still see that your wig will still be fitted on your head. But when it's too tight, when after sewing it, you might end up not having a fitted wig, or it becomes too small for you. So you can see where the side, where the measurement is underneath this bone. That is how to take your head circumference. So my head circumference is 22 inches. That is my head circumference. So the next thing you should do, take notes, measure it, and write it on your book. Head circumference. There is no specific order you should measure. So it doesn't mean that you should measure your head circumference first. Just measure it anyhow you want to start, wherever you want to start with. So the next measurement I will be doing right now is this place here. So after measuring your head circumference, so I'm going to measure, because I'm still at the back, I don't want to keep on turning up and down. So I'm going to measure the length of my neck here, of my nape. You can see from here to here. I'm going to measure the length, the width I mean. So to take your neck here or your nape here, from here to know the size, or to know how long your neck size is going to be, is to take it from here. You can see this place here. Take your tape and place it from here to here. You can see this place is a guide for you. This place here is a guide for you. So measure it from here to here. Is always about 4 inches. So to take it is to measure from here to here, and mine is 4 inches wide. So you can see it here. So that's how you take your measurement from your back, or from your neck to here, from here to here, your nape. This is how to take your measurement from here to here of your nape, in order to know how wide you should stretch your wig cap. The reason why you need that measurement, why you should measure the width of your back, you know, some of you or most of us tend to use this dome cap, which is very popular now for everyone to use. It doesn't have that back nape that the other net cap has. So you know, where by the time you stretch, by the time you place that dome cap at on your wig head, you know, when you are stretching it, most of us, or a lot of you, don't even know the reason or how wide you should stretch the cap. So you just go ahead and stretch when you don't even know the reason why you should stretch it. So if you have your measurement, so you know how wide you should stretch the back of your dome cap. So this is the reason why measurement, or measuring your head or your client's head is very important. So you know the width of their back from here to here. You know how long or how wide it is. So let me move on so that I don't talk too much, so that I don't complicate the whole thing for you guys. So the next thing to measure is from your center here to the back of your head. So you have to measure the length, how long your cap should be from here, from your front or from your hairline to the back of your head. So this also goes like, you know, a lot of us, or a lot of you, also stretches your cap without even knowing how long your cap should be, or how long you should stretch your cap when you are placing it on your doming head. This is very important. You have to know how long your cap is, or how long you should stretch your cap when placing it on, when preparing your dummy head, when you're preparing your cap on your dummy head. So the next measurement is take your length from here, from your hairline, wherever your hairline is. That is where you should start from, not here, not at the center here. From your hairline, this is where my hairline starts. So I'm just going to take it all the way, not to the back like this. So what you do is, you don't take your measurement all the way to the back like this again. No, you also take it from your hairline in front to this place here. You can see, to this place here, underneath the bone at the back here. Mine is about 12.5 or 13 inches. Yes, mine is 13 inches. So mine is 13 inches. From there, you also take it, so from here now, you also measure how how much length you should stretch. So I think mine is always about 2 inches stretch, you know, from here to here. So everything now here from my hairline, to the back here is 15 inches. So when I'm stretching when I'm preparing my doming head with my cap or with the wig cap, so I know how long the length of my cap or how long I should stretch my cap on the doming head. This is one of the reasons, you know, why you should take your measurements before going ahead to prepare or to make your wig. So measure your length, the length from here, from the center of your head, from your hairline here to the backbone. Then from the backbone, you measure from there is always about 2 inches long from your backbone. So that's how you should measure the length of your head. So another measurement you should take is your ear to ear. So this is mostly important when you are doing a frontal, when you are making a frontal wig. So when measuring your ear to ear, not like this, you are not measuring here like this. No, your ear to ear should be from here, and you should use this. You see this center here, so you see this center here, so use there as a guide or as a reference for taking your ear to ear. Or if you are the type that doesn't have a lot of hair here, so you can decide to start from here. But if you are the type that have a lot of hair and you want your frontal to cover the hair at your side here, then you have to start from here and measure your ear to ear. So note the way I'm placing my tape to measure my ear to ear. So you can see the way I placed my tape. So not directly at the center here, no, but here a bit. You can see where I'm placing my tape from ear to ear. I think mine is about 14 inches. So mine is 14 inches long. So make sure because I have hair here, that's why it's very long. So I can decide to use 13 if I want. I can decide to use 13 inches if I want, but I have a lot of hair here. I don't want my hair to be showing when I make my frontal, so I will use 14 inches. So make sure when you are doing a frontal, make sure you know the length of your ear to ear before you go ahead and make your frontal wig. Or if you are also making it for a client, make sure you know the size of their ear to ear before you go ahead to make your frontal for them. So, and another important thing about making sure you know the size of your client's head, most especially when you are making a frontal for them. There are some instances when they will have 13 inches frontal, that is 13 by 4 inches frontal, and maybe for instance your client's head is 15 here, because there are some people who have a lot of hair, because it really depends on how much hair that you have in your head. And also their ear to ear might be 15 inches or 14 inches, and they bring 13 by 4 frontal for you. So by the time you end up making the wig for them and they wear it, they will say, this might be it will be very short for them, and they will think you did not make the wig cap properly. If you as the wig maker don't even know the reason why, then you wouldn't know. You don't know it's not even your fault, but it's the frontal they brought. So another thing you should consider before even making a wig, you have to ask your client to take, if they are far away, make sure you ask them to take the measurement of their head size, as in their head size, overall head size, and ask them the size of the frontal they are getting, or ask them to buy the frontal they are going to use for their wig according to the size of their head or their ear to ear. That's another thing you should consider before making a wig for your client, so you don't end up making a wig that is very small for your client. It is better for it to be slightly big because you can fix that by using elastic straps to adjust the wig. But when it is very small, it takes you experience or to be able to fix it. Yes, a small wig can be fixed, but if you are not experienced, you can't fix a small wig. All you have to do is go ahead and take them everything down and start all over again. Is there any other thing that I have not measured? I think I've measured here, the size. Okay, I think those are the most important measurement that you need to take when before making a wig, or if you want to make a fitted wig for yourself or your client's head. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you've learned something from this video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share this video, and if you want to see how you can transfer this measurements into your wig head, leave a comment down in the comment section below to say hi or interested, so that I can make a video of that as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.